Adam Barlow, Sam Robertson, is finding himself the target of a hate campaign in Coronation Street, as dark threats are sent to him and he even ends up staring down the gun of an armed policeman. And when the stalker targets Sarah, Tina O'Brien, with a murderous wreath, he determines to protect his family. But the culprit is closer to home. Elsewhere, Steve McDonald, Simon Gregson, is enraged to come face-to-face with Amy Barlow's, Elle Mulvaney, new boyfriend and soon lashes out. Monday, February 7, Part 1. Key to Fear. Adam's car windscreen has been smashed. Adam vows to put a stop to Jeremy Bremer's intimidation campaign. Adam tracks down Jeremy to his work and confronts him. Admitting to keying Adam's car, Jeremy denies being behind the graffiti and the windscreen. Adam gives up arguing and retreats. Sarah frets to Carla and Lydia that Adam may have unnecessarily provoked Jeremy further. Kelly's delighted when Stu invites her, Gary and Maria for a complimentary meal at Speed Dial. As Kelly enjoys Stu's cooking in Speed Dial, they are all stunned when Laura interrupts and announces that she's dying. Amy confides in Asher and Summer that it's early days but things are going well with her new boyfriend. Asher advises caution, citing her disastrous association with Corey. Monday, February 7, Part 2. Gunning for trouble. Held at gunpoint by armed police, Adam and Imran are shocked to learn their office is being searched for a firearm following a tip-off. The police turn the office upside down. Imran and Sarah blame Adam for antagonizing Jeremy. Adam insists on reporting Jeremy to the police for the false tip-off. Adam receives a silent phone call. Laura is wounded by Kelly's disbelieving reaction to the news that she has stomach cancer and only months to live. Kelly admits to Gary that Laura looked ill enough to be telling the truth. Gary reminds her that Laura has still been a terrible mother and Kelly owes her nothing. Kelly furtively slips out of the flat, unseen. Tracy and Mary speculate that Amy's secret boyfriend is a much older man. Tracy ropes in Emma to grill her, but Emma soon backs off. Wednesday, February 9, Part 1. Make up with Jacob. Amy reaches her 18th birthday and Steve, Tracy, Emma and Carla set up the bistro for Amy's surprise party. Steve and Tracy nip home to number 1 for a candle for the cake. Finding the chain on the front door, they spot someone inside through the letterbox. Steve races round the corner and, intercepting the intruder's escape, tackles him to the ground in Rosamond Street. Steve and Tracy are shocked when his hood drops to reveal Jacob. Kelly feigns illness in front of Gary and Maria in order to skip school. Kirk reveals to Gary that he saw Kelly out and about late last night and recalling Kelly felt rough earlier, Gary and Maria fear Kelly's back on drugs. Roy offers to accompany a grateful Nina to her doctor's appointment and David chats to Shona and predicts a bleak future for Max. Adam covers when he receives another anonymous phone call and assures Sarah they've heard the last of Jeremy. Adam confides in Imran about the calls but ignores his advice to report them. Sarah and Gail are taken aback to find a large bouquet of flowers in a vase. Sarah's thrilled by Adam's gesture but later Adam's baffled when Sarah thanks him for the flowers. Fishing out the card, they are aghast to read the threat, "Next bouquet will be for your funeral." Sarah and Adam deduce that, because the flat door was deadlocked, whoever left the flowers could still be there. Wednesday, February 9, Part 2. Copying it for copping off. Steve sits on Jacob until the police arrive but Jacob insists he stole nothing from number 1. At the same time, Tracy cancels Amy's party. Tracy fills her in on the drama with Jacob and Amy requests some peace and sends Emma and her parents to the Rovers. But Steve suspects she wants them out of the way for a birthday tryst with her secret boyfriend. Returning to number 1, they find Amy heading out. Amy calls at the police station to clear Jacob's name. As Jacob's released without charge, he and Amy share a kiss. Kelly arrives home where Gary tackles her with his theory she has been scoring drugs. Kelly vehemently denies it. Nina informs Roy and Asher that the doctor has put her on the waiting list for counseling, but she must try to tackle her anxiety in the meantime. Sarah calls the police, and as Adam explains to the officer about Jeremy's harassment campaign, Sarah's horrified to learn about the silent phone calls. Ed changes the locks for Adam and Sarah. Adam orders Sarah to take Harry and stay with Nick. Sarah sends Peter round to the flat to keep Adam company. Adam receives more phone calls and Peter urges him not to answer. As Adam's phone rings out, his tormentor stares at the outgoing call on their mobile. Friday, February 11th, hour-long. Valentine's Day Massacre? The tormentor lets themselves into Adam and Sarah's flat, and after snipping the heads off 2 red roses, leaves a note reading, "Happy Valentine's Day. It might be your last." Meanwhile, Amy lies to Steve, telling him that the police called and they've released Jacob pending further investigations. When Summer and Asher quiz Amy about Jacob's break-in, she leaps to his defense and Summer realizes that Jacob is the mystery boyfriend. Amy begs Summer and Asher not to spill the beans about her relationship with Jacob. Steve installed a CCTV camera in the backyard of number 1. Amy meets up with Jacob in secret and assures him they'll work something out. Daniel calls at number 8 and apologizes for letting slip about David's ordeal. When Elaine suggests they have a movie night together, Tim's all for it. A mischievous Sally tells Elaine that Terms of Endearment is his favorite film. As Tim and Steve settle down for movie night, they're horrified when Elaine reveals that the film she's lined up is Terms of Endearment. Gary returns home to find Kelly packing her things.